Hey everybody, it's Cameron. I had a big week this week. Told my father about, on Thursday and Sunday, that I was transgender and I was changing my name and that I was going to be very open about this, and he was my last holdout before I went public with it. He handled it as well as I expected him to. He actually knew transgender, and he knew the word transition, and he asked me if I was changing my name, which I was expecting to have to explain at least a little bit of it to him, so it threw me a little off guard, but it was kind of nice. He's certainly not going to be waving a transgender pride flag anytime in the near future, but it's going to take a little while for it to, settle in and sink in, and I'm sure that once he sees how much happier I am now, and once everybody else starts getting comfortable calling me by Cameron, it'll start to sink in, and he'll start to catch up with the program. But definitely, I'm gonna let him stew on it for a while. So that freed me up to. Actually, that same day, that Thursday night, I went ahead and changed my name on Facebook. And after doing so, I posted a link to my blog, which, I'll try and figure out how to actually put, how to put a link to it somewhere on here. You'll have to look for it. It's the first blog post in that blog, and it's about why I was changing my name, the fact that I was transgender, just because I knew people would see the name change and be like, what the heck? So I figured that was the easiest way to go about it. So I did, Thursday night, just before I went to bed, and I gotta admit, I was a little nervous when I got up. Logging onto Facebook, it took me about almost an entire cup of coffee before I was brave enough to actually click on Facebook. I knew I would get positive feedback from people. I did, but there's always that fear that you're going to get that negative comment that's just that you don't want. So, and I was a little afraid that I was going to lose one or two friends out of it, and I don't know. There was a little anxiety in it, more than I thought there would be. And I could see from my phone, just looking it up, that there were a lot of notifications for me. Oddly enough, I had 2 friend requests also, which I wasn't expecting. So I did finally, log on to Facebook, and I started looking through everything, and I was completely overwhelmed, and still am being overwhelmed by people who are still commenting on the post. I don't know if giving the numbers is really necessary, but I had a great number of likes. And I had tons of comments on it. I was really not expecting to get that many comments on the post. I had several private messages from people. And like I said, I actually had friend requests. I don't think I lost a single person on my Facebook page. But I at this point, gained like 6 or 7 friends on Facebook now, because of this, which is crazy. So I spent all of Saturday, Friday morning. God, can I keep my days straight? I spent all of Friday morning just reading everybody's comments and making sure that I liked every one of them after I read them, and making sure that I took the time to really read every single message, and really think about what I wanted to say back to them, and thanking them for whatever message it was that they gave me. And because it was just amazing how many people actually took time to lend me support, and tell me how courageous it was, which, I guess it was, but I always see, well, I don't always see, but I see some of the younger kids, the ones who are in high school and stuff, that are out and are being themselves, and in such a difficult place to be yourself. High school is not a fun place to be sometimes, and it's certainly not an easy place to be yourself. And I see them, and that's courage to me. I am having a hard time accepting the accolades for being courageous, but I'll work on that. So, yeah, support and love, and congratulations was what I got from everybody, and I want to thank each and every one of you, if you happen to watch this, for doing that, for taking the time to write to me. So, yeah, thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody who commented to me, took the time out. It meant a lot to me. I know that a lot of the transgender community has exactly the opposite response to their coming out, and it's nice. I think probably for some of them who are, I think it's nice to see a positive story, because there are so many negative ones about coming out as transgender. So thank you for that, and yeah, so big coming out scariness is out of the way, and now we just have to forge ahead and see what happens, and keep going along this journey. And thank you, everybody who has watched my videos, and keep following us. We'll learn together about this community, and about what it means to be transgender, and to be coming out at this stage of life, a little bit older, and yeah, we'll keep on going from here. So thanks everybody, and we'll see you next time.